car. I'm on school pickup. I'm waiting to pick my son up from school. I thought, why not jump on Haps? Because I haven't really been using it for my own lives. I've been tuning in onto everybody else's lives, but I haven't actually been doing my own. And I really need to get used to using it and get the hang of it a bit more. I'm just looking. I'm still getting used to this Haps and how it all works. So forgive me if I get things wrong. And I can't see any comments, so I have no idea if anyone is here. Oh, look, there's one. Hey, Debbie. How are you, Han? How are you doing? How are you doing today? I'm just killing time, Debs, because I'm outside the school waiting for Levi to come out. So I'm literally just killing time. And it feels so good, Debs, to be out, not just to be out. Yeah, it just feels so nice to be out and the sun's shining. I've got my red lippy on. I did my red lip earlier, my red look on Facebook Live earlier. So if you haven't seen it, you can go and check it out. I just went real basic, Debs. Look, I just used my blusher to do my eyes, my cheeks, and that's it, and stuck a red lipstick on. Your IBS is horrible. Oh, is it playing up today, Debbie? I'm sorry to hear that, hum. How are you feeling now? Because it's been a week. Has it been a week yet since you had your jab? How are you feeling now? So I know you wasn't feeling right at first. Are you feeling better? Let me know how you're doing. What you up to today? I had my first my bedroom sunny. It is really, really sunny today. Please no N words in music. Sorry, it's not me playing it. I've got the radio on and you can see I'm black, right? So I wouldn't be doing that deliberately. Sorry, I'm in my car and it's the radio. So there shouldn't be any N words because it's the radio. And the radio doesn't play that at all. It's the radio in my car. So let me take this off. Who is that? John. Hey John, so I'm so sorry, it wasn't me. My radio was on in the car and the radio doesn't play music like that publicly. It's not allowed to. So you may have thought you heard it, but it wasn't there. 1 week, that's okay now. Just okay, so you're feeling okay now. It's been a week since the jab and you feel okay. You're just resting. It's just your IBS that's playing up. That's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that, Debbie. I'm really sorry to hear that. It is such a beautiful day today. Like, it's nice to see some sunshine. It's nice to see some sunshine, and I thought it was going to be a bit cold, so I put my big jacket on and I've come out, and actually it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad. It's just nice to be out and seeing people about. It's really nice, really, really nice. I did my first wheels training today, day one of the course. That was 9:30 to 1. We finished just after 1. It was really, really interesting, so I enjoyed that. And I've got to go home and I've got to do the grey look. Debbie, have you done your grey look yet, Debs? Let me know if you've done your grey. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. I'll take all this off and do grey. Just the IBS. Not sure what I did to flare it up. You used lip gloss. You use lip gloss for the red. I'm assuming that's what you mean. What are you doing today for the grey? Have you got an idea of what you're doing? Have you done it already? I'm literally just sat in the car waiting. I've got 10 minutes until he comes out. No, not yet. You haven't done yours yet. I don't know what I'm going to do for the grey. And then tomorrow's black. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for mine. I'll figure it out when I get home, I guess. It's just so nice being out in the sunshine. You can tell winter is over and spring, summer is all coming in. Oh, can't wait for some warmer weather. Just puts you in a much better mood, doesn't it? Just puts you in a much, much better mood. And I'm trying to find out what's going on. Palette 4 this evening. Palette 4. What have you got in there? That's got blue, green. It's got some browns. It's got that silvery greeny one. Okay, yeah, I suppose. I don't think I'm going to use palette 4. I've got, I think palette 2 has a grey in it. I don't know. I have to check when I get in. I have to check. So, Debbie, did you watch the Meghan and Harry thing? I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it myself, but all I'm seeing everywhere is everyone talking about Meghan and Harry, and the interview. No, but I haven't actually watched it myself. Did you watch it, Debbie? I haven't watched it. I don't know whether I will or not. I'm not that interested, not in a bad way. I just think it's there's far more bigger things going on in the world that we should be focused on, is in my opinion. Like people that are struggling because of COVID, like our government not wanting to give our nurses and doctors a pay rise, like 1%, is ridiculous. I think that's disgusting and disgraceful after everything they've been through and been handling, and every damn day since COVID, and you only want to give them a 1% pay rise. That's like a slap in the face. That's disgusting, in my opinion. I missed it. I might can watch it on catch up. Okay. Yeah, I haven't watched it. Everywhere I look today, that's all I'm seeing is people talking about what Meghan said, what Harry said, and Prince Andrew was out. Not Prince Andrew. I can't remember. Was out, and what are people thinking? And I just really like, come on, people. There are bigger things going on. Like I said in our chat group, don't see anyone talking about the George Floyd trial that's happening right now. I don't see anybody talking about it. It's nice she's having a go. Yeah, it is nice that she's having a go. I mean, but really and truly, is that any of our business? Like, who cares? Like, I don't mean that in a bad way. I really don't, because it's a blessing to have children, male or female. It's a real blessing. But women do that every single day. There's women everywhere having children every single day. And I just think that we get so wrapped up in celebrities or famous people, whatever you want to call it, into their private life. It's none of our business. It really isn't any of our business. And since Meghan and Harry got together, like, we've done nothing but hound them, whether they're good or bad people. Like, it's down to each individual's opinion, but we've done nothing but hound them and get into their private life and made it big news. Why? Like, just leave them alone. Let them live their lives how they want to live it. It's not our business. And yeah, it's amazing that she's having another baby and it's a girl. That's great. That's great for them, isn't it? I just don't understand why we make such a big deal about these things. Yeah. No one's making a big deal about the people that are out there that have seriously lost everything through COVID and are not getting any support. No one's making a massive deal about the fact that our nurses and doctors have worked on the front line all this time. They've lost people. If some of them haven't even been able to see their families because they've wanted to keep away from them because they're front line and whatever, for over a year, pretty much. And we are only going to give them a pay rise of 1%. Nobody's shouting. What did they cover it for a day? That's it. It's like just madness. To me, it's just madness. The bigger problems we seem to just bluff over, but we want to spend days and days on talking about a celebrity's private life. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. It's like, what did they do the other day? I saw on Facebook, it was streaming live. NASA, was it NASA trying to get to, I don't know, was it Mars? I have no idea. I wasn't really paying attention, but they were launching to get to another planet. And I just thought, I think it was in America, and I just thought, how many millions of pounds is it costing to do that? Yet your own people are starving. Your people are struggling. Like, but you're streaming about trying. I just don't understand. You're saying that you haven't got any money and haven't got this and that, but you've got millions of pounds to invest in. I don't know. I'm no expert. Piers was kicking off on Breakfast TV this morning. Was he? Why? Why was Piers kicking off? I do like him. He makes me giggle. He does make me giggle. What was he kicking off about? I haven't watched him in a long time. Tell me, what was he kicking off about? I've still got time. I've got 6 minutes before I have to pick Levi up. So Got 6 minutes to kill some time, so talk to me. What was he kicking off about? Good old Piers. God, he's funny. I really need my nails done, man. They're so bad. They're so bad. Over Harry and Meghan. Why? What? Is he for them or against them? I wasn't sure. I'm not sure what side of the fence he's on. I know he will be on a side. I just think they should leave them alone now. Like, they've had enough press of when they first got together and the fact that she was black, even though she's mixed, but the fact that she was black and all the rest of it. We had all of that nonsense. And then what was the first baby going to look like? We had all of that nonsense. And then, you know, they've decided to come out of the royal family and do their own thing. And Harry gets stripped of his title and all the rest of it and all that. We've had all of that. Now is it because she's pregnant with a girl? Now we're back in their business again. Like, seriously, he was against Meghan. And why is he against Meghan? I know from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are of the opinion that she's the one that's taken Harry away from the royal family. And I've seen all sorts of stuff. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the woman. I can't make that judgment because she won't talk to him. Piers is pissed off because Meghan won't do an interview with him. I assume you mean. But why would she? He's slated her off in the past. Why would you want to go and give an interview to somebody that has completely stripped you to shreds in the past? Why would you do that? That's like someone that's bullied you all your life, and then they suddenly want to have a conversation. Like, why would you just wouldn't want to give him time of day? Oh, he is funny. He does make me laugh. Like, everybody's just completely. I don't understand why Harry was stripped of his military honours. Birdman forever. I agree. I totally agree. He shouldn't have been stripped of it. Like, he made his choice of who he fell in love with and who he wants to marry and how he wants to live his life. I don't see why he should be stripped of anything. He shouldn't be stripped of anything. That's just disgusting. And I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know these people. We're only fed what the media wants us to see and hear. But look at the huge story behind Prince Andrew and his love for younger women and the Epstein case and all of that. Like, that's all gone. No one's saying nothing about it. No one's covering those stories. It all got brushed under the carpet. Yes, he was made to leave his duties, but they didn't strip him of his title. Now, to me, if out of the two, Harry's married a woman who isn't white and isn't English, isn't British, whatever. Prince Andrew is up on accusations of child abuse, basically, right? I'm not saying it's true or it isn't true, but either way, who should keep their title and who shouldn't? Like, how can you take Harry's and not take? I just don't understand that, which tells me that something is off. Something isn't right. I don't know what that is, but something isn't right. And a lot of things we all know is hidden from us. They don't tell us. They tell us what they want us to hear. He had an argument with another presenter and stormed off. Really, Debbie? Really? Oh my God, he's such a child sometimes. Harry served in combat and lies with PTSD. He earned that shit. Birdman, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. He earned it just like anybody else that served, right? He shouldn't have that taken away from him because of who he chose to marry, and certain people don't like her for whatever their reason, whether it's racism, whether they just don't like her as a person, whatever their reason, to me, does not warrant taking away what he earned and what he went through like everybody else. And I feel sorry for him. I've always liked Harry. I don't Meghan, I'm on the fence with. She seems like a nice person. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not really too sure. But as a person, just as her as a person, but I don't know her to make that judgment. And I don't buy into what the media feeds us, right? I try and look in people's eyes when they're having interviews. I try and get a gauge, but I'm no expert, right? But they seem like they match. They love each other. They want to raise the family how they want to raise. And I don't like after everything Harry went through with witnessing what happened to his mother, I totally get where his mindset might be. He doesn't want to put his family through that scrutiny of the public eye and being in their business. I get it. Why can't we just leave them alone? You're taking everything from him. Just leave them alone now. Let them get on with it. Like, what more do people want? What more do you want? And I guarantee, right, if, say, Harry, for instance, or even Meghan, one of them, God forbid, wasn't strong enough in their own mind and decided to end it all, because people do that, right? I guarantee 100% everybody in the media will be like, oh my God, I'm so, like, she was such a lovely person. And they would change their tune. It's ridiculous. Harry said, and comment lies, yeah. How many other marriages could survive what they have been through? Exactly. They wouldn't survive. They wouldn't survive. They really wouldn't. I mean, people are like, oh, it's outrageous that Meghan wasn't allowed to speak her mind when she was part of the royal family. I'm no disrespect, but it's the royal family. We all know the royals cannot have an opinion of their own. They cannot be seen to be having an opinion about anything. They have to be neutral on everything. That's why the Queen doesn't smile. She very rarely smiles and so rigid, because she can't be seen to showing favour in any shape or form. They're people that I don't know, I don't know what you call them, but advise them. They're advisors. The royal family don't have their own mind. They do, but they can't use that. They have to take advice from all these other people that tell them what they can and cannot do, what they can and cannot say, what they can and cannot wear. We know that. So why do you think it's outrageous that Meghan couldn't do that? And you're trying to turn that into a racism. Oh, it's because she's black. No, it's not. That's the rule of the royal family. I'm sure there is racism within the royal family. I'm sure of that. I'm not saying there isn't, but that is what the royal family are, right? And she clearly doesn't like that. Harry clearly, before she came along, Harry was always getting into some sort of problems and going against the stuff he shouldn't be doing, whether it was getting drunk, partying, whatever. He was already on that line that he didn't want to conform to the traditions. That was who he was before Meghan came along. Now he's met someone that's on the same wavelength as him. They decided to go their own way and do their own thing. And like you said, Birdman, they survived so far. They survived this marriage and had children and whatever. And we're still picking at them. We're still picking at them until something fatal happens, and then the whole world will be in mourning. Oh my God, like, I really loved her. I really loved it. Like, and it's all bullshit, in my opinion. That's why Di was so special and loved throughout the world. 100%. I loved Lady Diana. I loved her. She was a unique soul. Please don't hit my car. Sorry. Where my son's school is, the road is so tight that a lorry's trying to get down it. Um, yeah, Lady Di was a very special person. And again, like, I know she had her issues and she had mental health issues. But are you surprised? Are you surprised? I would not want to be a part of the royal family. I would not want to be um, in the public eye in that way, whether it's royal family or famous for something in the public eye in that way. You imagine that, you think about the scrutiny you are under, and the public are forgiving. 1 minute they love you, and within seconds they could hate you, and your whole life is aired and judged by people that know nothing about you whatsoever. You have to be strong in your mind and strong character to be able to handle that. And a lot of us aren't. A lot of us couldn't cope. A lot of us 100% could not cope with that. I just think it's madness. I really do. Sorry, I'm ranting. I'm so sorry. Anyway, it's now 20 past 3. Diana broke the rules. We all loved her. Yeah, Diana broke the rules. But so did Prince Charles. Prince Charles did as well. Was he not having an affair? But that's okay. That's okay. But the minute Diana started paying attention to someone else, the whole world were like, oh, do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go and pick Levi up now. It's time. So thanks for joining me today, Debs and Birdman. Lovely to see you. Thank you. We'll catch up. We'll catch up again. All right. I'll speak to you guys later. I'm going to go and get my boy. Love you. Have a beautiful